Alright. Found the Finnet. And yeah, this is how we're going to be starting this part. So the question is, how do I weaken it? As we kind of talked about before, Finnet isn't the most bulky Pokemon in the world, so yeah. So anyway. Yeah, Shadow Sneak. So yeah, we'll take that. So yeah, I'll go for the Thunder Wave here, and yeah, we'll be trying to weaken it from there. I think Charge Beam can do it, we shall see. Again, I don't have the Magnet equipped, so that'll probably help. And again, like I said, I don't think Dust Balls actually work in this place, so yeah, I probably don't want to try catching with that, so yeah. Alright, there we go, perfect. And it has Faint Attack, alright. Gets a lot of Dark type moves, interesting enough, so yeah. Anyway, let's go for the catch. Again, I think Ultra Ball makes the most sense. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. The net is ours. A doll that became a Pokemon over its grudge of being Frenoi. It seeks that Charlotte disowned it. So there we go. We got Banette, and we got Litwick. Again, the Litwick might not be the one we're looking for, but that's okay. So yeah, now that we've done that, welcome back to Ball. Welcome Black and White 2. So last time, we made it to Lidmus Town. We also did, there's a lot of weird stuff that happened during the week, so I talk about that while we're doing the dailies, so yeah. And yeah, this time, yeah, it's finally time for Revesal Mountain. We have a lot of Pokemon to talk about, so that should be fun. Let's prepare for that and get some info ready, so yeah. And let's look at the 2 Pokemon I caught. And yeah, I guess while we're here too, let's look at my Pokemon. Leave up didn't get any items, good. Because yeah, I need to be very attentive to that now that it's higher leveled, so yeah. But yeah, like I said, yeah, our main focus today, let's go through Revesal Mountain. And yeah, there's gonna be a bit more to it than that because yeah, Revesal Mountain has 2 different versions, so yeah. So be sure to talk about that. Alrighty, so yeah, let's go in here. So yeah, let's look at Litwick. Litwick is Flame Body, yeah, but Timid Nature's good though, so I'll take that at least. But yeah, the main reason why we want Litwick, Memento. Memento is going to be very useful. And then yeah, you have those boosts, I guess. I wouldn't mind actually giving this Banette more EXP, or maybe catching a high level one. So yeah, again, like I said, probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Vile Spirit, or maybe Repel Trick, one of the 2 things. One of those 2 things. And then yeah, I'll try to catch either another level 33 Litwick, this time with Flash Fire. Again, it doesn't have to have Flash Fire, but again, I could just, level it up to get to Memento as well, but yeah, it would be a bit convenient. It is what it is. Again, I wouldn't mind the high level Banette, but I think that level's fine actually. Again, it does have Sucker Punch, I don't think I need Sucker Punch just to win, so yeah. But anyway, now we've done that. Again, it's kind of weird to catching random Pokemon like that, but you'll see why later. Like I said, now let's get the repels on, and let's talk about some new Pokemon. Alright, so we'll start with Scorpy. So Scorpy is a Poison Bug type Pokemon. It has Battle Armor or Support abilities. You can basically go either way. Both abilities are fine as is. It does take a while to evolve, but by this point you should be able to get Drapion, who changes things quite a bit. It's now a Poison Dart type Pokemon, but it still has the same abilities. And yeah, Poison Dart's a very good type. Because yeah, it's only weak to ground, and it's still only weak to ground, which is kind of funny, so yeah. Over here though, you are here. Hey Rohan. You know what? There's something I want to investigate here in Revesal Mountain, but the wild Pokemon here are really tough, and I can't chill with them. Can you come with me, please? But don't worry, I'll take care of healing our Pokemon. Ready? Let's go. Yeah, we got Bianca as an ally for this place, in this, active volcano. So yeah. So Drapion actually has a lot of coverage moves. He gets all the fangs. He does get, Cross Poison and Night Slash, although Crunch is better than Night Slash. I think, the main thing, to be honest, yeah, I was gonna say that its stab is not great, but hey, it does get Poison Jab later. And also, yeah, it gets crunched, so you're fine with that. And then, yeah, you also got the fangs, but also gets a lot of other good moves, like the earthquake, for example. So, yeah. Very solid attacker, I must admit. And, yeah. And even before then, you can also use, like, Bulldoze, Rock Slide, Exorcism. It even gets SD as well. And yeah, Mutida-wise, it even gets Aqua Tail now too. So yeah, so we got a Blackbird fighter. Let's do that. Like I said, yeah, we're in an active Volcano this time around. Hey, I wonder what happened if I had all 3 Pokemon attack at once. Looks like we're doing a Bell. So yeah, and that goes the stats. Revesal actually has very solid stats. The highlight is 110 defense, interesting enough, but hey, that's good, because again, it has a really good defense type. Doesn't resist a whole lot, but only having 1 weakness definitely helps, so yeah. Alright, what do we want to do here? I guess, Iron Head, Razor Shell, and I think I'll go for the Aerial Ace on the Gundam 2, just to make sure it goes down. And like I said, we have the Extra Belt, so now I think it does do more damage than Leaf Blades, so yeah. But it's not going to be by much difference, so yeah, is the thing. But yeah, like I said, I want to make sure that Kodo goes down because it's easily the biggest threat here. There we go. Not bad. You can just, air lace the rune, no? You get paralyzed, but like I said, Miyaka's gonna help us out. So again, yeah, 100 defense, a bit of a weird standout considering that, it's a bit of a weird standout because of, because, it's kind of an attacker too. It has 90 attack, 95 speed, 75 search defense, 70 HP, 60 search attack, so yeah. Again, very well-rounded Pokemon, has a good type, it's a very solid Pokemon, I must admit. I could pick a title focus, so Ravi had to let me pick one. Again, I think, yeah, the main thing is, yeah, seeing how it could fit in a team too. Because if anything has 1 weakness, that might not be so bad, so yeah. So again, yeah, it's a Pokemon I actually never used before, but I kind of want to, so yeah. So I think about that. It's definitely a very interesting Pokemon, I wouldn't mind using it. If I had to for this playthrough, it wouldn't be too bad, I must admit, so yeah. But unfortunately, not this one. Anyway, other than that though, we got Spoinked Pokemon, yes. My friend's favorite Pokemon, although we're mainly going to be talking about Grumpig, who you can now catch. You don't have to catch as Spoinks, so yeah. So let's get Spoinks information. I think I'm just going to go for Grumpig though. But yeah, if you do catch it as a... If you do catch it as Spoink, it's only level 32 and you get Grumpig, so yeah. So I think that Grumpig is kind of a... I was actually considering for the Black 2 playthrough. It's a Black 2 exclusive as well, so that's the reason why. I mean, the problem is that a lot of its good moves are locked off. That's kind of the problem. With this Pokemon. We're gonna have a multi-battle here. And the treasure hunter pretending to be a backpacker. Whoa, mountain! So yeah, I think that's the problem. Its good moves are all locked off, and Psychic is at 52 as well, so it's going to be waiting a while for that. At least you do get Psyshock at 42, so you might be able to get it around this time. But yeah, no Focus Blast, no Calm Mind. It's actually pretty good with Calm Mind because it's actually a lot faster than you'd think, so yeah. So it's a big bummer to miss out, huh? It has Fawn. If you had Telepathy, that'd be amazing, that's okay. You can have a type of Roshana with like a Surf or something like that, it'll take it, so yeah. I believe she has a Mushana, a Stoutland, and a Mienfoo as a Pokemon. Not bad selection, to be honest. But anyway, you take him down. And I've Punch Fist again, so that's good. Got a Swan though, so that's an interesting Pokemon to go up against with Rune, but anyway. Now there'll be some good moves it does get though. Shadow Ball, obviously. We are about to get the second TN though, so it's not all bad. And then, yeah, Energy Ball 2 is here, so is Charge Beam, so is Thunder Wave. So, yeah, it gets a lot of physical moves, but the problem is that it's not very good at using them. It actually has a lot lower physical type than you expect, so yeah. At least to me, at least, so yeah. And yeah, unfortunately, it hasn't gotten one of its great buffs yet. In Scarlet Violet, it gets Earth Power, but unfortunately, that's not a thing in this game. You're stuck with Signal Beam mainly. and Baby Icy Wind. So yeah. Anyway, Aqua Tail, that is stronger than Razor Shell. So I'll take it. I'm actually kind of liking the single target war type damage, so yeah. I missed my chance for that lucid treasure called Victory. Let the scales fall from your eyes. That's a very weird thing for you to say. So for the stats, again, Grumpig is kind of average, I must admit. Like, yeah, 90 special type, that's okay, but that's okay. But it is more of a tanky Pokemon with 8 HP, 110 special defense. 80 speed is not bad, but unfortunately its defense is very lacking, only 65, and again, it actually does have very good physical attack, only 45 despite learning a lot of physical moves. So yeah, and yeah, I really want to use this. I've got a Black 2 flavor again. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. I wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, Spoiker is not perfect, but yeah. But again, it's just that I couldn't justify using it in this game again without all of its good tools. It's going to be a bit difficult, so yeah. In the main story. Again, like I said, I would have taught it Focus Blast, I would have taught it Calm Mind, but yeah, unfortunately not. But yeah, we have the Smoke, that's really useful. For, you know, those hunts. And that spawned on me, so yeah. Yeah, you find an extra drill now, we'll definitely be talking about that, so yeah. Yeah, not too interested though, we already have Lisido, so yeah, we'll get Alpha. And yeah, Horn Drill. We don't have a pick yet, but that's okay. So again, yeah, Grumpig, yeah, definitely a Pokemon I don't dislike. It's just that, yeah, again, I kind of wish there was more to it, I guess. And yeah, like I said, yeah, I kind of wish that, yeah, you know, it got more cool moves. Those moves were more available to it, obviously. I mean, again, that's the main thing that I take issue with. Like I said, if you want a different Psycho-type Pokemon, yeah, it's an option, I guess. I feel the edge never close one yet. Does that, yeah, you kind of wish your Psycho-type Pokemon did a bit more. Because again, there's a very difficult find type trainer at the end of the game, so yeah, it would be nice if you know your Psycho-type Pokemon could do so well against them. Unfortunately, not really the case in this one. It's just a very average Pokemon is the thing, so yeah. Anyway, other than that though, let's talk about its counterpart. Normal and Camerupt. And again, you can catch it as a normal, but you might as well catch it as a Camerupt. In the dark grass outside, or I believe inside her. And yeah, speaking of which, he has a Camerupt, so yeah. I'm definitely gonna get out of there though, because that thing's on our levels, so yeah. So yeah, let's see if I can find where Camerupt is. Let's talk about it. It's cursed, alright? So again, if I typed that, I'm pretty sure we would code it and took it out, that's okay. But anyway, let's go for the set though. So yeah, Camerupt's a very interesting Pokemon. It has Solid Rock as its main best ability. I should mention that, yeah, Grumpig gets some thick fat. I already felt that edge for your Pokemon. That's something the ability to go for, because again, it kind of complements that good special defense. Take this Earth's Energy! Yeah, Roseberry. Geothermal heat and abundant minerals. Yes, volcanoes hold the planet's energy. Solid Rock's actually kind of cool because its type is actually not bad. It has a times of water weakness, but the only other weakness is ground. So yeah. So again, not too bad survival. It's just that again, even with Solid Rock, a powerful water type move is still going to do a lot of damage. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. Yeah, level up, it does learn a lot of good moves like Lava Plume and Earth Power, even before it evolves, and after that you can even teach a Rock Slide and Earthquake via level up. It's just that, again, I would go Special Attack, personally speaking, even though, or even Mixed. You want that? Now, one thing I don't really like about this area, it's a bit... I don't know, I feel like I'm just really bad at exploring it for some reason. I feel like I'm worried I'm gonna be missing stuff, so yeah. I mean, that's the issue, but anyway. Let's go up here. So again, yeah, very good moveset level. It's just that outside that, it doesn't get too much. Although there are definitely some interesting options like Rock Polish that we just got, and Flash Cannon, which is a bit weird. You don't really need them, but hey, if you're going all special, I guess you can go with it. Alright, yeah, this is the place. Let's look around a little. Yeah, we'll try to check it out. The first Doctor. He was strong life force, like survivor and alive. So again, some interesting moves, and then move tutor wise, actually doesn't get that much. So yeah, it's very all about those good level up moves on the so-called. So yeah, and then the stats. Very slow at 40 speed, but it has 100 attack and 100 fight special attack, so yeah, definitely a mixed attacker. And then, you know, 70 defenses, 70 HP, that's kinda how it goes. It's an interesting choice for a fire type. Again, as the unique type, the life was positively blind. What is this? Yeah, it has the interesting type, it has some interesting moves. And yeah, it's a bit of an offbeat fire type choice because, yeah, guys wish your life was done max. Please keep pushing on batteries. It's actually because, again, the fire tech combination is very good, obviously, in this game, with Chandelier, Dalmanite, and Volcano, so yeah. Using a camera instead is a bit of a weird choice, but hey, it is what it is. What is this place? Feels very strange. Could this be the place where the rest of us start from? The layer of the Pokemon Etran? Etran spoke of magma with magma-like blood flowing through it. Interesting. So yeah, too bad we can't really do anything about that. Those are the things, so yeah. It would be kind of cool though, but anyway, so yeah. Again, I don't know how... Again, it's definitely a strange choice to use camera, but hey, at least they do give it a lot of good news, so it's definitely usable. Let's fight you now. I'll read your mind and predict your every move. Will that make you a psychic then? Ah, no. Alright, let's talk about another gym full Pokemon. Ah, it's a well, not triple battle, a rotation battle, that's what you say, huh? Anyway, I'm gonna keep justifying my aerial ace by using it here. Let's do that. And he stayed, which isn't ideal, but hey. He goes with that. Punch bat's okay, because yeah, we'll survive that, we'll get confused, but now we sweep up the rest of this team, so yeah. With like, I'm thinking Earthquake's the way to go, so yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I know that the aerialists were done well against these guys, but yeah. This is making me think that yeah, the aerialist was a smart choice, but at least, you know, I'm not... I can afford to try things out like that, thanks to TMs being reusable, but it's okay. Anyway. I thought about that a lot. Now, where could this Pokemon be the Pokedex? I have no clue where it could be, so yeah. We're gonna be talking about Drifloon. Drifloon actually can't get normally, so yeah. It kinda requires some weird hoops to go through to get it, so yeah. Anyway, Drifloon. So, it has two interesting abilities. Aftermath and Unburden. Aftermath, your moves, they're entirely unpredictable. Means that, yeah, the foe will lose 1/4 of their health if they make physical contact and knock you out. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting. It works for the Rocky Helmet, although this is definitely not a Rocky Helmet Pokemon with its stat spread, so yeah. That's a thing, sure. Let's see, yeah, now John Tracy wants to be used. Because he caught back up to him, so yeah. Very fast too. And you got another multi-belt here. Hold on, you there. Are you looking for the Megastorm? I'll knock you down with Mountain Power. Alright then. So yeah. So again, yeah, Aftermath again. It sounds interesting, but yeah, I think for general purpose though, I would recommend Unburden. Although again, Unburden is also very niche ability. Again, both abilities are interesting, it's just that again, for a regular playthrough, maybe not so much. Because again, Unburden works with the Flying Gem and Acrobats, but again, again though, it's just that, yeah, again, Flying Gem goes the way I have to use it. So again, it's been a, you know, power supply thing, so yeah. Or PWT thing. So that's the thing. It's gonna be cool to get a Hidden Blade, but luckily though, that will be available later on. But it's gonna not be for a while. Anyway, another extra drill, alright. Let's go for... You know, I'm just gonna pick. Let's actually talk about this Pokemon in actual detail now. Again, I had the boost shot on the bats, okay? It's for the greater good here. Bit of level up, it gets a lot of kind of weird moves. It gets like, you know, Stockpile. It does get Sharp with the level up. And you even use like Baton Pass too, plus to some decent effect. It does get decent moves with that. May just boost defense like Amnesia and Stockpile, like I mentioned. He's a Dom. The problem is that we're confused, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna go to Runner. Again, I could just go for Mushana, but yeah, again, I don't want to risk, you know, confusing ourselves and bloodlessing us, so yeah. Speaking of which, there's a bloodless. And we can take that pretty good. Actually, also Hypnosis, interesting enough. We can try a new Aqua Tail, but I don't know if it's necessary. I kinda don't want to have the Mushana though. Yeah, that's what I get for trying that. The problem with Aqua Tail, it's very inaccurate for others, so yeah. And then Rashad just gets the crit, so there we go. How about I tell you everything I know about the Magma Stone? Your power's off the charts. Alright, done. What do you know about it? Well, this Magma Stone is Start Mountain, yeah? You moved that, yeah? Then you put it back where it belongs. They say let's shape up with Heat Trail up there. Yeah, it does look like, you know, all roads lead to, getting that Magma Stone. Anyway, here's a revive. Yeah, this place is pretty open, I must admit. Again, that's probably one reason why I'm not the best at exploring it, but hey. Here's again, you're not sure where, you know, all the dead ends are, but anyway. This is actually really good, I must admit. Like, Thunderbolt and Acrobatics come to mind, and even Psychic, so yeah. A lot of interesting moves right there. It's just that if you want special flying type moves for a specific reason, you're kind of out of luck, so he doesn't really get any special flying type moves, unfortunately, from what I remember, so other than like Ghost. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. There's like stuff like Charge Beam too, which is pretty fun. I can also use Fly if you're about that life, so yeah. Anyway, here's the Flame Orb. That is very good for our Guts Pokemon, so yeah. There's also you. And the Volcano. And yeah, the move tiers don't really help it either. They don't really give it any like very good moves. Icy Wind, I guess, could be good, but it's a bit weak. It's the problem, so you may use Sport. Anyway, now we've done that, let's talk about the stats. Yeah, Drifloom is all about HP. It has 150 HP, but its other stats aren't amazing, especially its defenses, so yeah. I don't mind with that. I should definitely put Earthquake, but that's okay. No, it's still one shot anyway, so yeah, because Lacey's just that good. This is likely someone he's Earthquake against, although you actually don't have Intimidate, so yeah. So again, 150 HP, it actually has 80 attack and ice switch stats, so again, Acrobatics is very legit on this Pokemon. And again, like I said, his defenses are no good, and it has 80 speed, so yeah. It's super strong. And yeah, it's a very interesting Pokemon. It also has, you know, that Ghost Flying type. You also get another Raspberry. So again, yeah. Volcanoes are called Kazan in my language. That's cool. But anyway. And yeah, looks like we're gonna move things around like this. Alright, good stuff. Alright, let's keep it up. This looks like it's just a dead end. I mean, it's like a fire gem here, so that's good. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. So yeah, again, Drifloom, yeah, that was definitely a Pokemon I was considering too. And now that, you know, let's just say I know about hidden growers and how they work, I definitely wouldn't mind trying it out in another playthrough. It could be a lot of fun. So yeah. Could be a very fun choice. So yeah. Because again, it's just, you know, very weird Pokemon, but very unique Pokemon. I think that's, you know, what makes it stand out quite a bit. Anyway, we have these two to fight. And I think it's just wise to use Repels this place, especially with how, you know, confusing it feels to navigate, so yeah. Anyway, let's change. We'll get strong on that Pokemon. Then we get a chance to change a place like Uplusin from last city. How is Magma created? Can you answer that? I don't know why you're asking me, but hey. So anyway, let's go back to the Johto region. We have Skarmory to talk about, which I'm pretty sure you can really catch up, so Skarmory is, you know, the very good Steel Flying type Wolf. Although I can definitely do a bit more than that, let's just say. So yeah. Anyway, I don't like the fact that this is my brother, so let's try go for Flash Gun on it. So Skarmory, its abilities I mean, I was gonna say they don't matter, but again, staying above the discharge, I can't forget about that somehow. You know, I'm using my steady Pokemon right now, so yeah. That's definitely the bit I go with. And you have Shadow Teeth, so that's good. I mean, now we know your whole moveset, so that's pretty cool. And you get that nice special defense drop. Anyways, yeah, about the Skarmory again, stays definitely the good wood, because again, just having that lifeline is really nice. And you have a camera too, so yeah. I definitely don't want to stay with that, so yeah, we're going back into the room. So anyway, so there's definitely a lot of ways you could use Skarmory. First off, it's level up move pool. It actually didn't update at all in this game, weirdly enough, so yeah. It's still gonna learn, you know, stuff like, you know, spikes, stealing, Night Slash as well. Its flying type moves aren't great. You're mainly gonna be using Fly, but that's actually not the worst thing in the world. It could be a lot worse than that, I should say, so yeah. But yeah, if you don't like, you know, Fly being a two-turn move, you could obviously use, Aerial Ace instead. It's just Aerial Ace is a bit weak, is the problem, so yeah. That's just something you need to keep in mind. So yeah. And then yeah, TM-wise, it actually gets a lot of good moves for being a tank. Let's talk about that a little bit. So yeah, I think before in older Pokemon games, I really pushed using Skarmory as like a wall, basically. That's kind of how I used it before. But yeah, nowadays though, I'm kind of leaning towards, you know, using it more as a tank in a playthrough. Because again, it learns Sword Stance with TM. And its moves aren't bad, to be honest, because again, I'm pretty sure it also gets, Iron Head with Mewtwo now. Oh yeah, someone shared my true strength. That power, that pressure, that is the answer. And it also gets a lot of other good TM moves, like in the Rock Slide, Sword Dance, like I mentioned, X-Scissor. So yeah, not a terrible section of moves of that. And yeah, as mentioned, yeah, it does get Iron Head now, which is slightly better than Stealing. It's not that much better, so you don't need to go after it, but hey, Iron Head is probably one of the easier Mewtwo moves to go after, thanks to, you know, all the red shots you get, so yeah. In my playthrough, yeah, red shots are definitely the ones I have the most of at the moment, so yeah. So again, you can go with stuff like, you know, Iron Head, Fly, a coverage of choice, then go for Sword Stance, and then, you know, have a fun time doing that. So you have a fun time, we got Calcium. Which I'll give to, this one I'll give to John Tracy. I've actually quite a few things now, so yeah. There we go, still can use that. And thinking about using it more as a wall, there are definitely good moves for that. It does get Roost in Mewtwo that it gets Stealth Rock much later in the game. So again, those are definitely options. I think, yeah, some of the main problems are the fact that, yeah, it gets a lot of good egg moves, but again, we don't have access to those. No Drill Peck, no Brave Bird, unfortunately. Those have been amazing moves, but yeah, we just don't have access to them, I'm afraid, so yeah. But again, it is what it is, you know, so yeah. I think I'll use Ronin against the Scientist. Not actually a Scientist. Each time is the type you fills up the Habitators. Come on, tell me what kind of Poké live in Revesal Mountain. I was looking into it, huh? Some of the Poké are on the outside of Revesal Mountain as well. I guess we need to see a Skarmory then. As we've seen Driftbloom, I'm guessing we also need to see the Unevolved Pokemon. I mean, you saw a Numble, so that should be a problem. You know, let's look at Pokedex. Is there like a Rustling Grass Pokemon I need to find? That could also be a thing too, so yeah. Okay, Pokedex is one button. Which means I have to do this. Alright. Revesal Mountain. So yeah. Oh yeah, we did fight Skarmory, so what could be missing then? It's not a Grumpig, so yeah. That's a good question. Let's look into that. While I'm here. I think it's Drifloon either. And I'm guessing... My guess currently is that it's some kind of Rustling Grass Pokemon. Oh no, it's Scorpy. And Scorpy is a pretty common kind of outside, so yeah. A Trapinch can also appear outside. I don't think we've actually encountered a Trapinch either, so I mean Trapinch's not there, so yeah. And inside, we're not missing anything except for Scorpy. So yeah, Scorpy and Trapinch. Alright. Good to know, good to know. So yeah. So I guess we'll do that maybe at the end of this part then. But yeah, let's get the Dazzle back. Over there is, I believe, the end. So let's keep Bianca here for a little while longer. I mean, we're looking pretty good now. Let's try to go over here. But anyway, so back to talk about Scorpy. So again, you can never see why I thought to use it as basically just a full-on tank before. It does have either 140 defense, but again, 80 attack with a sword stance is definitely not bad. So you can definitely do that. And its other stats aren't too bad either. Again, 40 special attack means you're not going to be using air such over here. 35 HP is fine. 20 speed is also fine, so yeah. So again, yeah, definitely not bad. Definitely not bad Pokemon to use in both those roles, I must admit. So yeah, and I definitely use it as a tank. You know, set up a sword stance, have some fun with that. That's definitely something I wouldn't mind doing later on. So yeah, there's that staircase up there that I'm kind of interested in now. So yeah, did I already go down there or not? You aren't going the bike, by the way, because we have Bianca with us, so yeah. Alright, go where that staircase was, I wonder? Maybe, so yeah. Anyway, you can also get more shots, which is good. Yeah, like I said, yeah, this place, yeah, it's just a little bit confusing sometimes, so yeah. But again, yeah, Scrammy, yeah, definitely a Pokemon I really like, and again, some playthrough did make me start thinking about it once again. Thinking about how to make use of it, so yeah. And definitely a good Pokemon. Can take a physical hit very well, set up a sword stance if you so wish, and then, you know, go to town after that. And that's not the best coverage to do that with, but hey. Its coverage is definitely not bad though, and again, against some Pokemon, yeah, it could do very well, so yeah. Definitely a very cool encounter here. And then, yeah, we have 2 more to go now. We have Vibrava. I believe it's in the dark grass, because in the Trapinch is in the normal grass. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy to just skip to Flygon now, especially with Drone Avenue, so yeah. Vibrava here could be a very easy Flygon, but again, Flygon still has the issue of not learning a lot of its good moves. I think I want to learn a lot of its good moves is the problem. And yeah, that area, yeah, it's confusing me quite a bit. The staircase over there. I'm guessing it might have something to do with doorway that's coming up, so yeah. And we found all the items anyway, so... and again, I need to go back through here again. I need to find Scorpion, I need to find a Trapinch, so yeah. So let me check that. I mean, it could be around here as well. It might be, so yeah. You got a green shot, that's useful. No, it's over there, so yeah. It looks like just, at least just a dead end, but I guess we'll see. And I think we've explored most of this area, so yeah. I'm just gonna go head over here and see if there's anything here. Because it could very well be. Again, this could also lead to, you know, staircase, but yeah, we're out now. Oh, and Delatan is right through here. I want to keep looking around a little bit. What do you want to do? Should we say bye for now? Yeah. Okay then. I want to do a little more research on Keenrat anyway. I think you'll come with me. You can on the rest of your journey. Good stuff. Alright, so let's get our bike. And yeah, we can, you know, see on Delatan. Starting construction to further develop on those resorts. We just get to the volcano in awe of nature's power. Could be a hot spring town then. Anyway, a shiny stone, that's definitely very useful. Let's go back in. Because like I said, I want to see if I can get all the items. Oh, she's still here. That's what I wonder, could the Magneston be in there? Have you heard of it? They say a Magneston span a volcano distance in the region. Apparently it had something to do with heat trap. So again, as you probably said, yeah, she's trying to hardest look into that. The bike, this should be a lot easier. I should be able to find everything I want, so yeah. So again, yeah, I pretty much, yeah, said everything I want to do my Vibrava again. It's just, you know, a potentially easy Flygon. It's just that again. I'd probably go for it a little bit earlier just because, again, Trapinch could help you against Elisa, so yeah, that's kind of why I'm thinking that. Yeah, another yellow shot. And yeah, one last circle to talk about, although yeah, we're pretty familiar with it now, because we saw it quite a bit now. Extra can now be found in the dust clouds, and yeah, as you probably expect, it's amazing. It's close to Earthquake, and yeah, it's, you know, extra amazing stats. I've been using it a long time overseas, so yeah. It doesn't even wonder if the speedrun catches it here. I have my doubts, so yeah, because I don't think Piglet can beat Skylar, so yeah, so it can't beat that. Again, you probably catch it as a drill, so yeah. That's interesting, yeah. With all my repelling around, I'm going to be getting a lot of shots too, so that's good. Because around this area also gives us shots. And yeah, we'll go to... I mean, yeah, what I should have done was probably went to the Pokemon Center on Delta, but hey, it is what it is, I don't mind. Going back to Lithimus, maybe stock on more repels. Another hit too. I'll also probably get some healing go. And there's that area with the stairs, but again, I don't think it actually leads to anywhere, so yeah. Unless, you know, there's, Again, it does make me think that I might have this somewhere, which will really annoy me, so yeah. That's kind of how it is. And again, it might also... Oh, you took the dust cup for me. But anyway, it might have something to do with the other version though as well, because again, we're gonna be seeing it in a little bit, but yeah, there's obviously, you know, 2 versions of this place, so yeah. So that's a thing. Again, these don't detail, so I think they're good. And like I said, yeah, I mean, I can have another look later on, but yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna, you know, head back to I'm just gonna, you know, head my way back to Lentimus, and then yeah, we'll you know, try to fill up the habitat list. So let's go, go, go. So like I said, yeah, we just healed, so yeah, let's go get more super repels. And yeah, let's I have a decent amount, so I could probably buy like I'll buy, yeah, this much. I'll get to exactly 100, so there we go. I don't need my repels now because again, I want to try filling the habitat list, so yeah. So again, we are interested in the normal grass right now, so yeah. So let's find the Trapinch, let's find this Scorpy to fill in the habitat list, hopefully. We buy a Drip Balloon instead. We buy these things can also hold air balloons, but yeah, good luck trying to catch one of that, so yeah. So I think, yeah, what I want to do is, I want to cut until I find both of them, so yeah. So give me a little bit. Well, I just found Trapinch right now, so that's good. That's the rare encounter, so yeah. Now we just need to find the more common encounter, so that's good. But yeah, might actually be using the Dark Rest, because I think it's still a high encounter rate. Well, there it is, so yeah, I think they're good now. But let's double check. So now, yeah, I can put back on my bells. So yeah, I didn't actually do a couple of this at all, so that's kind of funny. Let's go check our habitat list. Again, I need to do this because I didn't register codex. There we go, perfect. So now, yeah, let's go and see our man. We want to, you know, see that. So back on repel. And yeah, let's, you know, go back through Revesal Mountain. So yeah. He's an idiot. Again, that area with the staircase is going to really piss me off. Again, I don't actually think it leads to anyone. And again, another hint that we're looking good now is, again, the Thousand Machine doesn't do anything. So yeah. Again, like I said, yeah, that area might be there because, again, it might be important in the other version. So yeah, we shall see. But yeah, it does look like, yeah, I've been here for a long time, so I might actually save the Black 2 playthrough for its own part, I think. That might be what I do instead, so yeah. So yeah, we know that area is important, potentially. Yeah, if we look at that area though, let's think about this logically. Does it even lead to anything? It doesn't. So there's no item there, there's no hidden item there, so yeah, I shouldn't be worried. Maybe that's why I don't like this area that much, it confuses me, so yeah. You know, aesthetically though, I really like it though. Both coasts in fact, they both have their own unique atmosphere, so yeah. Anyway. We'll get away from this extra jump now. Like so. I'm not gonna worry about those card. Let's just go here. Ishami is a type that builds up the habitat list. Come on, tell me what kind of Pokemon live in Revesal Mountain. Oh, that's amazing. So these Pokemon live here then. Thanks for showing me something good. Let me pay you back with this. You guys are TM, so this is definitely worth doing. TM 54 full sight. Full sight is a Pokemon 1 HP with a wood opinion. It's a very strange move. It's a great TM to use a catchy Pokemon to habitat list. I'm gonna call this place done now, so yeah. Say we did it. And yeah, we can also go to Undella Town's Pokemon Center too. But yeah, like I said though, we're not quite done with Revesal Mountain though, because again, like I said, there's obviously the Black 2 playthrough. It still needs to go through there, and also yeah, it's a very different area. So again, I think we'll save the next part to just talk about that. So yeah, because again, this part went on a lot longer than I thought it would. So yeah, because again, me meandering so much. So yeah. But anyway, with that done, yeah, next time, yeah, we're gonna go check out the Black 2 playthrough. He has a full team now, which is pretty cool. So I can talk about all the team member stuff. And yeah, we're gonna be checking out the Black 2 version of Revesal Mountain. So yeah, look forward to that. I'll see you guys again for that.